Hey guys, it's Jonathan from Bullet Motorsports. Right next to me we have a beautiful 1970s Jeep Wagonmaster. It has been restored, extremely clean, 350 V8, cold air, and a lot of nice, tasteful upgrades to allow you to drive this day to day. If you guys want to find out full details, click on the link below. If you guys like cars like this, click like and subscribe. Let's go ahead and do a complete walk around and a test drive. If you want to see underside shots of this beautiful Jeep, click on the link below. That's going to have a detailed gallery of the whole entire driveline. Driver's side shows very well. All of your gaps are even. I love the vinyl wood trim on the side. When you open the doors, shows very well. Door cards are nice, and you're going to see that there is aftermarket speakers throughout. Closes as they should. Roof line is very nice, just minor bubbling right here on this corner. The rack shows well. All of the bright work up here looks good, and I love the little wing with the wood trim, so I'll show you that later on. Rear quarters are very nice. Your tires are from 2022 with the white wall, so it really pops and it gives it that nice 70s look. Your striping throughout is even and it looks great, and it flows through to the rear tailgate, which has an electronic glass door. The electronic glass door works when it wants to. We're going to actually pop that cover off after we do the video and check and see if there's a plug issue, but it was operating and now it's not operating. So just telling you that, and we will disclose in the description what's going on with it. I see a small bubble spot here, and when I spin it around and we show you the rear, you'll be able to see that better. Let me start it up right now. Interior is very nice. Steering wheel does have minor wear. This is a four-wheel drive variant. 350 V8. Key in the ignition. Air condition started to blow right now. Starts up nicely. I didn't have to modulate the throttle. Headliner is very nice, a white vinyl headliner. Putting it into gear, no banging. You do have a retro sound stereo, which goes with the motif, so it looks like an old school stereo, but it's not. And we'll go over that more when we go for the test drive. Putting it into reverse, there's no banging. Nice and smooth on the power steering. Let's take a look at the passenger side. Looking at the passenger side, it's very nice, same as the driver's side. Wood trim looks great. Small little scratch right here. I don't see any oxidation on the paint on this side. Small little bit of bubbling right here, and then also right here underneath the passenger side rear door. Doors opened up as they should. We have a small scratch that's right here that goes throughout the paint line. That might actually come off with a little bit of polishing, and it is. So this is coming off. It looks like a limb or something has touched it. You have your 350 V8 350 insignia with the four-wheel drive. Tires once again are from 2022. Glass looks good. All the glass goes up and down with these because these are all crank windows. Rear seats are very, very nice. And once again, the roof line shows well. Minor bubbling starting right up here on the corners. Rear quarters very nice. It's all metal. It's a very solid 1970s Wagonmaster. Taking a look at the rear, it's very clean. Obviously we can't pop this open because the glass is in a track, and right now the motor is not going down. Once again, we're going to check that. I believe it is a connection issue. I do not hear the solenoids operating because this has an upgraded wiring system for the actual motor itself. So it has relays in place, and you would normally hear them click. Rear chrome is nice, but it does have oxidation on the passenger side. All of your bright work looks good. Everything has been painted properly for the bottom section here. And then this is where you would normally swivel it so you can actually open up the glass, and then you reach inside and you can fold this down. If you want to see photos of all of the back sections, click on the link below that has a full gallery of that opened up. Looking underneath it, you have a spare tire. You also have a port in case you did have a trailer hitch. Really neat. All the lights look good. The chrome around the lights just shows a little bit of oxidation, not bad at all. Let's take a look at the front end. To release the hood, there's a button right here. All of the hinges have been painted in gloss black. You have your Dauntless 350 upgraded AC compressor. It does have electronic ignition now. Alternator looks to be new. Belts look great. Engine does not have any seepage on any of the valve covers. Manifolds look original. Does have power steering, power brakes, and cold air. Battery is a Die-Hard Gold series. Shows very well. Water pump doesn't have any seepage. Oil filter looks good. Fan feels good. Shouldn't be able to move it. We got to tighten this alternator before we go for the test drive. So the alternator bracket is loose, so we're going to tighten that. You shouldn't be able to move the actual radiator fan, but that's not a problem. Wiring looks good, condenser looks good, and the heater looks like it's still hooked up. Windshield wiper motor looks like it's been replaced as well. Nice Jeep overall. Let's close this hood and go for a test drive. But first, let me tighten that bolt. That's better. That's the squeaking you heard too when we started it up. The belt was slipping. Now, nice and tight, not gonna have any issues. Taking a look at the interior, it's extremely clean. Seats have been reupholstered. You have 2 bench seats, and then you have the rear seat that can fold forward so you can have a lot of storage. All the trim throughout is extremely nice. Door cards show very well. Minor imperfection just where they put the kicker speakers in place with the grills, so you have kicker speakers on your door panels, and then in the rear section as well. Your controls right here, you have a USB connectivity. Your package tray for your cardboard tray inside here is very nice. All the screws are in place. 2 ashtrays that open up as they should. Jeep insignia on the grill right here. And then you have a vintage or a Jeep air conditioned setup that actually operates. You also have your USB connectivity over here, so if you want to plug your phone in to play music, you can too. Starter key is right here. This will be your window control switch. Once again, we're going to pop that rear section off and see if there's just a connection issue, because that is a new system inside there. Your lights operate. High beam light is working. I can see the lights running off of that car over there. Steering wheel is the same color as the exterior, just minor cracking. Horn works. You have seat belts throughout. A nice little drink holder. Headliner looks good. What do you say we jump in and go for a test drive? All right, let's start it up. That's a cold start. Temperature gauge is showing cold. Fuel gauge is showing half a tank. Let's see if these operate. So that operates. Wipers are operating. Lights, we already tested that out. Lighter, that's pretty cool. Steering column's nice and tight. Here's the power control, we talked about that earlier. Radio works, it sounds great. Let's put it into gear. All right. Nice and smooth. The speedometer's operating. Brakes are awesome. We're about to go over some bumps. Let's see how the suspension sounds. Nice and solid. That's at 30 miles per hour. This radio also allows for connectivity in case you get a phone call, etc. Steering's nice and tight. Turn signal indicators are operating on the dash. Air condition. So air conditioned's blowing cool, like it feels like 60, 59, 60 degrees, but it's not ice cold. So maybe it does need a recharge, but it's blowing, it's operating as it should. I'm not sweating, and it's hot today in Florida. Nice little wooden Wagonmaster holder here. Rear seats look comfortable. Light up here is not operating. Temperature gauge is slowly rising. Feels good. That's the 40 miles per hour. We're going to take a left over here. We're going to get it to go through all the gears so you guys can see it shifting properly. We'll take it on the grass and I will test out the full drive to see if it actually engages, which I'm sure it does. But overall, drivability, you could drive this anywhere. It feels good. Retro radio really helps in case you want to have your family in here. Seatbelts throughout. Brakes are very, very nice. So you just touch them and it starts to stop. I don't hear any funny sounds from the rear end. Engine sounds healthy. And I'll be quiet right now as we go through the gears so you can actually hear it do its work. We'll do partial throttle here so you can see it shift, and then when I get to the other side, I'll accelerate more briskly so you can just make sure that it shifts at a high line pressure. So this is regular driving, partial throttle. Going 40, 45, 50. Test out the brakes, make sure it doesn't pull. No pulling. Test out the acceleration here. So this is going to be a full throttle. Nice firm shift. Up to the same speed. Once again, if you guys have any questions, you can give us a call at 954-363-2261. We can take additional photos if needed. Also, if you need assistance with selling something like this, this is a BAT partnership vehicle. So someone has brought this vehicle to us to showcase it so you guys can get an honest representation, and we take care of all the legwork. So if you guys are enjoying this, be sure to click like and subscribe. And if you want to find out more information on the BAT partnership program that we are connected to, click on the link below. Steering is unbelievable, super smooth. We're going to bring it over there, put it in the grass, and we'll test out the four-wheel drive. It's peppy. What do you think about it, Felix?
I love the color of this car.
Yeah. It photographs really well, too.
Yeah.
Going over some bumps right now. Not bad at all. So what we'll do is, I'm going to get out real quick. I'm going to take this and put it into the four-wheel drive position, which is oh, by the way, if you want to fly in to drive this home, we're by the Fort Lauderdale Airport, so 5 minutes away. I just put it into the 4 high position. I'm going to go out and put the lockers on, or the front axle. All right, it's locked. And then what we're going to do is jump in it. I'm going to accelerate, and you'll see that it doesn't have any wheel spin. He could stay out here, and we have the cameras inside. All right, let's put it into 1. No real spin. So to put it in 4 low, it's a U position. You just go up. That's neutral. And then up. Put it in drive. I can feel the difference already. Let's see, I'll accelerate right now with it in 4 low. You can hear the difference. Feels like it's working. To take it out of 4-wheel drive, you're gonna put it in neutral or park. So you slide it down from here and then back up, and we're in 2-wheel drive. I'm gonna put the axle off on the front, and we'll continue with our test drive. It's a Jeep thing. You wouldn't get it. Have a great day. See you later. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please be sure to click like and subscribe. I'm out of here.